Ava has a fever today, so she's extra clingy. She wants me to hold her. So probably gonna give her some Motrin soon, seeing how she's doing. But we took her to go play with some bubbles, and she really enjoyed it. And earlier this morning, I went to go run with my father-in-law, and we were running. And I was like, okay, my goal is to do a warm-up for a mile, and then because I have a relay coming up December 10th, it's going to be for 4 miles. And so my goal is to run the 4 miles between 9 and 10 minutes each. And I was running, I was like, okay, so we'll do a mile warm-up, and then we'll run 4 miles. And Ava is eating an olive. She's like, I love it. I love it. Do you love it, Ava? I love it. He's like, you love it, Ava? Yeah. And poor girl, she's so warm. And so we were running, and we were doing this trail work. We were going up these stairs. We were running along the beach, which was gorgeous. And when we first started running on the trail, I was just like, this really sucks. Like, I hate this. This is really hard. And I was like, one step at a time, one step at a time. You got this. One step, one step, one step. I kept telling myself over and over and over, it was just one step. And before I knew it, we were running home. And actually, if I distracted myself and just looked at the scenery or made some small talk and spoke with my father-in-law and did, some meditative running and repeated mantras like every day and every way I'm getting better and better, or repeat like my meditation mantras and stuff, then, it was a good distraction. Or whenever it got tough and I started feeling like my legs getting tired of doing the turnovers and stuff, I would say one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. I remember a friend, he was running the Boston Marathon, and he would say, hey Marie, he would say stuff like, he would sing every step you take, like by the Police, I'm watching you. He'd sing that one time, he'd sing it because he would run the marathon like one step at a time, one step at a time. And so we love you too. And so that's what I was saying to myself, one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. And that's how we got through the run. It was only 5 miles, before I used to run half marathons and such. But for some reason, like, this was back before 2012. So now that I'm trying to do it again 6 years later, after a 6-year hiatus, it was kind of rough. It's kind of rough. Mama. So this holiday season, I was thinking that choose you, say yes, say sure. Whenever I ask Austin to do something, he'll be like, sure. That's his newest thing. And so earlier, when we were debating we should run or not, for our exercise for the day, I was like, sure, let's run outside. And so, this holiday season, I was thinking, say yes to you. Like, we're big on buying sweaters, and we're big on buying candles, and we're big on buying sweaters, candles, soaps. I love soaps, like great smelling soaps. And I was thinking, the thing that has really made a huge difference in my life was actually investing in myself, investing in my mental well-being, my health, my shifting my relationships, having meaningful relationships with my husband. A golf ball. Golf ball. Having meaningful relationships with my husband, my mom, those things really matter, and those things really made a difference in my life, more than a bar of soap or some great smelling candles. For this holiday season, I challenge you to say yes to you. I challenge you to invest in yourself. I challenge you to hire a life coach. And if you didn't already know, I am a life coach. I launched a business called the Soul Elevated Life Coaching Practice, and this is what I do for a living. I help others have massive transformations in their life, to have deep, powerful conversations on a daily basis, to have really deep, meaningful relationships with the people they really care about, like their husbands and their moms and their dads and their kids and all that stuff. And yes, Ava just farted. And she's been potty training, so she doesn't poop, like she'll consolidate her poop. Usually she'll poop like a few times a day, but since we're potty training, she's commando, and then so she's not wearing any pants or underwear, and so it feels weird, like you don't have any privacy with the diaper. And so she's like, well, I'm not pooping, that's just weird. She'll tell me when she needs to pee, but the pooping is, she usually poops standing up, so for her to sit on the potty and poop is weird to her. So at the end of the day, when we're about to go to bed, we'll put on her diaper, and then of course she poops because she got some privacy. So we'll see how today goes. That was day 1. Today's day 2 of going commando, and she has a fever. And yes, so this holiday season, I implore you, I challenge you to hire a life coach. And it doesn't even have to be me. It can be anyone that resonates with you. I love doing this coaching practice, and it's amazing. I get so much fulfillment out of it. And when I go a day without having some clients, or if a client reschedules on me, I'm pretty sad, because I look forward to it so much. I get so much enjoyment out of it. So check out my website, soulelevatedlife.com, or check out some archived videos on my YouTube channel, also called Soul Elevated Life. And check it out. Check out my message. See if some of the stuff I say resonates with you, and choose you this holiday season. Choose you to choose to invest in yourself. As moms, we're so big on putting ourselves last. We put our kids first. We put our families first. We sacrifice our sleep. We sacrifice our health. We sacrifice our food. We sacrifice just time for ourselves. And over the years, I realized that 1, a happy wife is a happy life. And 2, when I'm in a better state, like mentally, when I have like wonderful, when I have fulfillment, if I have like a meaningful relationship with the people I care about, I'm a better person. Like, I'm just happier and more fulfilled, and my energy shifts, and my kids feel it. They benefit from it, and that my coworkers feel it. The people I interact with, feel it, and it's just like you're totally tuning into a completely different frequency, one that just makes the world a better place. And so if you are finally ready, you don't even have to be ready. When you're finally decided to choose you, then reach out to me, and let's talk. You can purchase a gift certificate for yourself that I put on my website, or you can purchase some coaching sessions. And the first coaching session is about 2 to 3 hours long. We really dig into things important to you. And then after that, we typically meet on a weekly basis. It's not in person, it's all virtual, and I'll record everything for you in video and audio format, so you can re-listen to our coaching sessions and catch any pieces you may have missed, because there's so much information processing, so much information to process in our sessions. I really make sure that you get your money's worth. And yes, that was Ava's butt. And so for this holiday season, choose you. Invest in you. Say yes. Oh, Ika. Oh, huh? Say yes to you. And here's to you living a soul elevated life. And I'll see you tomorrow.